Hi there, welcome at lesson 2 of learning the best game in the world. It's the game of bridge. Lesson 2 is about the auction, but first I will give you a small recap of lesson 1. Lesson 1 is really about the basics of bridge. So we discussed there are 4 players, 52 cards and 4 suits. So you have spades, hearts, diamonds and clubs. And in the suits, the ace is the highest and the 2 is the lowest. And the 4 highest cards are called the picture cards or the honors. So you have the ace, the king, the queen, and the jack. Well, and you have 2 pairs playing together. You have north-south playing against east-west. So it's really about team play. And when you are playing, you have to follow the suit. So when someone starts with hearts, you have to follow hearts. And if you can't follow hearts, you can't win the trick unless hearts is trumps. And this is what we see in the next lesson, is how you decide or how you determine what will be trumps. And the thing that determines that is the auction. So let's start with lesson 2, playing in a suit contract and about the auction. You can only play a trump card if you cannot follow suit. So that's basically, you have to follow the suit. When someone plays hearts and you still have hearts, you have to play hearts. You can't play a spade. And you're not obliged to play a trump card. For example, your partner plays the ace of hearts, he wins the trick, you haven't got any hearts, and spades is trumps, you don't have to play spades. You don't have to steal the card of your partner, but you will steal the card of the opponent. Also not obliged, but it's an advice. And the last thing is more like a tip. More like a tip of how you can play. You must try and draw out the opponent's trumps cards. For example, you have lots of clubs and clubs is trumps, and the opponents have only a few clubs. First, you steal their clubs, and only you have the advantage of still having clubs the rest of the game. Well, these are some examples of an auction. The auction, when you look only at the cards of East, East will prefer clubs as trumps because he has lots of them. And South prefers spades. If he could choose, he would say spades as trumps. I have my best suit is spades, so I have 5 of them. Let's play spades. But the trump suit is decided during the bidding. During the bidding, it's decided, and after the bidding, you will know what is trumps. It's like an auction. The pair that bids highest plays the hand. So the pair that bids highest can decide what will be trumps. Well, East will bid clubs and South will bid spades, and the bidding is done using a special language. It's like with codes. So each bid must be higher than the previous bids. It's really an auction. So the bidding starts low and gets higher every bid. The highest bidder wins the contract and can decide what is trumps. The auction decides the suit for the contract and how many tricks have to be made. It also decides how many tricks and which partnership will play, north-south or east-west. Well, here is about the bidding language. We use a special code, and the bidding consists of 2 elements. It's a number and a suit. So this is 1 spade. This is 2 hearts. This is 3 no trump. The partnership that wins the auction determines which suit is trumps and must make more tricks than the opponent. So when you win the auction, you always have to make more tricks than the opponents. For example, East wins the auction with a bid of 1 spades. He has to make more tricks than the opponents. When you bid 1, you have to make 1 more than the opponent. So you have to make 7, 6 plus 1. Well, the ranking of the suits. You see here, clubs is the lowest, then diamond, then hearts, then spades. No trump is the highest. Again, clubs, diamonds, hearts, spades, no trumps. Start with 1, 2, etc. until you get to 7, no trump. You always have to ask 7 basic tricks. So the last bit, the highest bit is 7, no trump. Because you are dealt 13 cards, then you have to make 7 plus 6 is 13 tricks. This is the complete ladder. You see 1 club, 1 diamond, 1 heart, etc. up to 7 no trump. So 4 hearts is higher than 4 diamonds. 6 no trump is higher than 6 hearts. And 7 clubs is higher than 6 no trump. The lowest and the highest bit. There's only a pass. When you can't make a bid, you pass. Well, you can always choose to pass or to bid. The lowest bid is 1 club. You have to make 1 plus 6 basic tricks is 7 tricks with clubs as trumps. The highest bid I told you is 7 no trump. You have to make 7 plus 6 is 13 tricks. Now, here an example of the auction. The person that makes the first bid is the dealer. The dealer. He says pass. Then it goes clockwise. Pass, pass, 1 diamond, 1 heart. Again, the dealer can bid again. So North may bid again. First he did pass, but the auction isn't over yet. The auction continues clockwise. So 2 hearts is higher than 1 no trump, 3 diamonds is higher than 2 hearts, all possible. And the auction is just over when there are 3 passes behind each other. So it goes 3 diamonds, pass, pass, pass. Then the auction is over. This is another way of displaying it. This is the way they mostly display it in books, in these kind of charts. So it went pass, pass, 1 diamonds, 1 heart, 1 no trump, 2 hearts, 3 diamonds, pass, 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 and after 3 times pass, the bidding is over. So the result of the bidding is that diamond is trumps, north-south must make 9 tricks, 3 plus 6, and they are playing. I told you, after pass, 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 the bidding is over. But there's an exception. In the first bidding round, when it goes pass, 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 south can of course still bid. Whatever he wants. So it goes 1 heart, pass, 1 no trump, pass, 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 then the bidding is over. North-south are playing in no trump, and they must make 7 tricks, 1 plus 6. This is another example, 1 clubs, 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 spades, pass, pass, 3 clubs, 3 spades, pass, pass, pass. Then the bidding is over. The highest is 3 spades, so the bidding is won by east-west. They have to make 3 plus 6 is 9 tricks. And then who is declarer? This is another rule. The party that bids the highest, there is the declarer, but the declarer is the person who bids the suit first. So here spades is first bid by east, they end up in spades, so east will play. What went wrong in this auction? Pass, 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 1 heart, he can open, 2 diamonds, pass, pass, pass. West can't bid anymore, because it went 3 times pass and the bidding is over. What went wrong here? Well, the next bid has to be higher than the previous. So spades is higher than hearts, so it's not possible to bid 1 heart after 1 spade. It's not sufficient. Who won the contract here? East-west. East-west bid the highest, 3 no trump. So they have to make 3 plus 6 is 9 tricks, and there are no trumps, and East has to play, because East was the first one to bid no trumps. Here you see how they really sit. The bridge on the table. So here you have north-south and east-west. And here you see west is declarer. West is playing the hand, and the partner of the declarer is always the dummy. The dummy puts his cards on the table. And each player can always see their own cards and the cards of the dummy. And the player opposite the dummy is called the declarer. So this party won the bidding. They bid the highest. And West was the first one to bid the suit they are playing in. Here's the declarer and East is the dummy. So let's see how this works. South is declarer. West plays the opening lead of the 5 of hearts. And after that, the dummy is put on the table. Dus first you have the bidding, which they decide that North-South are playing the board. South is declarer, North is dummy, West leads. So left of the player with declarer has the opening lead, the 5 of hearts. And after that, North puts its cards together in order and by suit. And the highest rank nearest the edge of the table and facing the declarer. Okay. Important in this thing is that the declarer decides which cards dummy has to play. The declarer is sitting south. He has his cards like this. The dummy is open and south can decide which card the dummy has to play. So the dummy is only at service of the declarer. So this way, the declarer can make a plan of his own. So he can decide playing of his own cards, of his own hand, and of the dummy. So here, an example, who is declarer and who is dummy? The auction decided who is declarer and who is dummy. So 1 hearts, 2 clubs, 2 hearts, pass, 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 end of the bidding. So North-South did win the bidding and South did bid hearts first. So South is declarer and North will be the dummy. And who will have the opening lead? 1 heart, 2 clubs. So West has the opening lead. Again, an example. 1 hearts, pass, 1 no trump, pass, 3 no trump, pass, pass, pass. North-South did win the bidding. North is the declarer, South is the dummy, and East has the opening lead. I hope this was clear for you. Many new things, but you can practice a bit with real cards and practice a bit with playing. And the next lesson is about opening the bidding. So here we have some examples, and the next hand is what do you need to open the bidding instead of putting pass. See you next time at lesson 3 of driverbridge.com.